want to get to this. Now, look, we're going to read Scott Pruitt's resignation letter, but I think we're going to probably wait until Virgil gets here. I will do that a little bit later. But as you know, Scott Pruitt resigned yesterday, and I am not unconvinced that woman, the mom coming up to him in the lunchroom, did not sort of add to this. Now, with that said, the guy's under literally 12 federal investigations from different IGs and whatnot. There is an IG report coming out which may involve, I've heard, possibly criminal activity. Who knows? Maybe that wanted to get while the getting was good. I suspect it was not his decision to leave, because this has been an opportunity for him to get as much hand lotion as he can get his hands on. Chick-fil-A opportunities. I mean, they abound. But understand, there's two things you should understand about this. The calls for him to resign were about as bipartisan as anything that's going to happen, that's happened in the past couple of years or going forward. The other is, it's a mystery as to why he was there for that long. I'm quite convinced it was because of Trump's relationship with Harold Hamm, but that's another story for another day. Here is how Fox covered this. They immediately, they didn't even lead with his resignation. They led with how much of a victim the interim EPA chief, Andrew Wheeler, is, who was a former coal lobbyist and a proud climate denier. They led. The story was not that Pruitt had resigned in shame, but that Andrew Wheeler was already being maligned as a former coal lobbyist, despite the fact that he was, in fact, simply a former coal lobbyist.
New EPA Chief Andrew Wheeler hasn't been on the job for 24 hours and is already being attacked. The left going after Wheeler's ties to the coal industry after celebrating Scott Pruitt's resignation. Massachusetts Democratic Senator Ed Markey tweeting, quote, "About damn time." With Pruitt out and Andrew Wheeler at the helm, the EPA Administrator will no longer be Big Oil's right-hand man. It'll be King Coal's best lobbyist.
Oh, God, Markey. So brutal.
These liberals, they don't understand. The left is just attacking the new HHS Secretary, Chief Joe Camel, and the Marlboro Man.
They should test Markey for rabies.
He's out of control, that guy.
He's rabid.
Oh, my God.
They called him Rabid Markey. Rabid Markey.
Rabid Markey.
Rabid Markey.
So crazy. Shouldn't be Ed Markey. It should be
Rabid.
Rabid Markey.
It should be Rabid Markey. That's why I call him Rabid, because it's Rabid Markey. Yeah, I talked to somebody who worked around the Senate once, and I was like, who are the most just normal people there? And he was like, Ed Markey. Literally, that was his pick. He's like, yeah, he's a pretty normal guy.
Well, he's rabid now. Used to be normal. Now he's rabid. Fox is amazing. And just as a side note, Bill Shine, the vice president of the sexual harassment factory that was being run at Fox News for decades, has been out of work and now hired as the deputy chief of staff for communications in the White House. His job is to both make sure that Donald Trump never hears about the lawsuits that are being filed against him for all the sexual harassment he committed, and also to make sure that any message that Sean Hannity has for President Trump hits his desk before any other assessment by any other agency or department head in the country. So there it is. Sean Hannity, the second most powerful man in the country.